You were a con man.
They called me a con man.
But you're not now?
In no way, shape, or form. When Christ comes into your life, people do make a change.
You're a changed man?
Definitely, 1,000%.
No more cons?
No more cons.
Not ripping anybody off?
Not ripping nobody off.
They can trust your church?
Oh, definitely.
Even though photos of that Minnesota church appeared on Nelson's website, the pastor of University Baptist Church in Minneapolis tells News 6 he has never met Nelson or even heard of Nelson's church.
Where were those photos taken?
If I was the one doing the teaching, that means I wasn't the one taking the pictures.
They're on 2 of your websites. Where were those photos taken?
I can go and find out.
You don't know where those were taken?
No, I don't remember at this particular time. But I would freely go and get hold to the photographer to find out where they were taken.
But it's also on your church website.
Then it would also be because I was doing it.
Where are you in that photo? It's a simple question.
I don't remember because I've spoken in numerous places.
We later determined these photos were taken at an employment center in East Orange County run by Goodwill Industries. The owner of a local cleaning company tells News 6 she hired Nelson to help her recruit employees at events like this one. These people are not associated with Nelson's church.
I know you are asking for donations. Is any of that going to you?
Oh, no.
Can people trust sending you money?
Can people trust sending me money?
Can people trust that that money is going to go to help other people?
Oh, definitely.
Is there an organization you would donate that money to?
Oh, definitely.
Which ones?
I would definitely say one that everyone here in Orlando is very, very familiar with. The situation that's gone through the Pulse.
What's the organization?
Pulse.
But what's the organization that you would donate the money to?
Pulse Orlando. It's the Pulse Hope Orlando. They have their.
That's not the name of the fund. How many people do you help with this church?
Anyone who has a medical condition. I try not to do anything to put numbers on it because there's a humility part that says give the glory unto God.
So you don't feel comfortable saying how many people your church has helped?
I couldn't put a number on it.
Does your probation officer know about your church here?
Does he know that I work with the LGBT community? Definitely.
Does he know you're trying to raise money?
Does he know that I'm trying to raise money to help people?
Yeah. Does your probation officer know you're trying to fundraise?
That's a broad statement.
Under the law, you have to tell your probation officer what you're doing. Does your probation officer know about your church?
Oh, definitely.
And he knows you're raising money?
Yeah, because I told him I go out and I talk to people.
Does he know you have the website?
We've never had that discussion.
Under the rules of your probation, are you allowed to operate this church and try to raise money?
Oh, definitely. I have checked with my lawyer.
But did you check with your probation officer?
Definitely.
So they do know.
I'm going to use a term to say that he knows that I'm working with the LGBT community. So yes, he knows that I am working with agency or going out to work with the LGBT community, definitely.
Would you be willing to turn over to your probation officer all of your fundraising records?
Well, I can definitely say for the record, so that is clear. We've raised no money.
Your website says that you've raised more than $200,000 and you're just $7,000 or so short of your goal.
Again, that would be for when you're speaking about the Missouri, when you're speaking about that particular area.
So now, Missouri's raising the money?
Now, when you're talking about what I have done here personally, again, like how both of us just said, I'm new to this. So I don't want anyone to get the misconception that I have personally raised that type of money to go to anyone else. But I can speak about what the other ministers, the other clergy, and what they have done, because in the LGBT community, that's what they have. They reach out and they touch other people. We have not raised $1, 1 cent.
But your church has raised hundreds of thousands, or so your website says.
Again, you keep saying, I'm going to say the LGBT community.
Your website says you've raised 200,000 something with 7,000 or so to go. I'm trying to understand that.
I just take the information that's provided to me.
From who?
Our clergy.
How many clergy you got?
Around the world, there's spiritual leaders, there's clergy. I just handle the Orlando, Florida area. So I'm just focused on what's happening here.
Can you give me 3 names of clergy?
It gets the impression that what you're trying to do is engage in a conversation about, because I thought our conversation was about you and I.
Nelson never did provide any names of his fellow clergy members.